And a strike to Gleyber.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Kerry Carpenter in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Torres on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. 2-2. Got him. And there's one down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. First pitch misses. Man at first, one away. And that is cut on and missed. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Colt Key. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now a chance for Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab, Tarik Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
He doubled up on the off-speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Off the plate.
Next pitch is outside.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him swinging on the curveball. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Torkelson. Got him on the off-balance throw. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Ready. Freeman.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Wastes no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Teoscar Hernandez late with the swing there.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Ohtani back to work. And that is out of play. Strike two.
That's a real nice cutter right there. And this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Gets it to first. One up, one down. Now it's Javier Baez.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Ohtani, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square them up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
You know, against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. There's the swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Green pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Max Muncy. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the third inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Torres, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Carpenter.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Smith gathers, throws, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Freeman, and they get Torkelson for the out. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, Muncy digs in.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Matt Muncy.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. In the air, left field. Green going after it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. And now the DH, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That just misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Dingler stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball, 1
and the
strike.
count 1-1. Upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch misses way outside. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Green swings through it for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's Baez. Struck out swinging his first time.
The The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Fourth inning underway, no score. And that one a little below the knees. Now 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Rolled to short, could be 2. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 out, space is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in LA, and here is Parker Meadows. Ohtani back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here is Gleyber Torres. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now the first baseman, Spencer.
And here is Spencer Torkelson.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're at the top of the fifth. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece and stays alive. Torres at second. Carpenter over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Heat. He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Big swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
There's the strike.
You know, these Dodgers. As you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And ball 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Now here is Andy Pages. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering misses. 1 and 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a
outside
ball.
low. 2 and 1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And that one ripped to left. Makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Detroit,
now
the
here is Dylan Dingler. Dingler measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a sac bunt here. There's one. He's out. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. The batter now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 in this one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
In the dirt. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Strike three, got him swinging. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Max Muncy at the dish.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Fly to left his first time. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
I got a ball,
It
1
really
strike.
looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting,
Michael
the right
Conforto
field,
will climb
Michael
in. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning.
Detroit,
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Anthony
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Out to short, bats up with it. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows.
Now batting,
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Parker Meadows.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1's the count.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Gleyber Torres, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Two. And that one is inside. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where
The
you
right
don't feel
fielder,
any
number 30,
vibration in your
Gary
hands whatsoever.
Carpenter.
Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
No ball, two
Two
strikes.
gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Got him swinging. And we're back.
Leading
Set
up
for the
for
last
the
half of the
Dodgers,
seventh. Now
the
it's the Dodger
shortstop,
leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
Hit in the air, left field, Green under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And next for L.A.,
next for the
Shohei
Dodgers,
Ohtani.
the
Cruising on the
designated
mound
hitter,
right now, but a
Shohei
dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some
Ohtani.
slug to him.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss as he was
1-1.
late. Way out front for strike two.
Just an
ball,
outstanding job
two
of
strikes.
spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Caught just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice,
The
these
first
outfielders
baseman,
get
number
about
5,
10
Freddie
minutes of balls in the gaps.
Freeman.
They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And there's a foul ball. And it's strike two.
Tonight, his slider has been
0-2.
really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Back here in
Leading off for the
L.A.,
Tigers,
new inning
the
getting
first
started.
baseman,
And now the first
Spencer
baseman, Spencer
Torkelson.
Torkelson. Bonda back to work. That missed
Ball
by a
one, no
lot.
strike.
Ball one. And that drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That
One
was
ball,
ugly.
two strikes.
So Torque takes the win. Colt Heath
Now
will hit next.
Designated hitter, Colt Heath.
0-1. All tied
0-1
up,
for
and
the
we're at the
count.
top of the eighth. That's
Ball, that's
inside.
inside.
And that's ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten
balls,
him up a
one
bit.
strike.
Mission accomplished.
That one to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Throws to first
Got him.
in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth. Dylan
The catcher,
Dingler
number
up now for the
14,
Tigers.
Dylan Dingler.
And the
Count
first
1-0.
offering is not close. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball
there. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. That one outside. And that's ball 3. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Couldn't have
The
timed it
left
up
fielder,
any
number
better than
31,
that. That pretty much
Riley
split the zone down the
Green.
middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hard ground ball.
It's
For
like
the
a
base
long
stop.
burden. It's
Here
gonna score
comes
five
Dingler
runs.
around third. He scores and they have the lead. And he's out on the tag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. And
I got
that
a ball,
skips
1
into
strike.
dirt. Swing and a miss. That is strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Nope.
misses with that one.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses in the dirt.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Base hit into right center. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. The throw to second is offline. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit.
Runner takes off and fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Snap thrown down to second, and he gets back in.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of pitchers that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his
runner on the go again. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Muncy.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 6.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Left-hand hitter waits.
2 balls.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The tying run is 90 feet away. Brant Herter gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. In the dirt, runner stays put at third. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really nice job staying up the middle with his
runner on the go. Turn on and miss. Throw to second. Out there, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 38, Kirby Yates.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for
2
him.
balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go-ahead run on base. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry.
Ball that
and
time.
that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything
that's a
in the
ball.
dirt. Try your best to get into
2
scoring
balls,
position.
no strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first.
0-1.
Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That's
Ball,
off the
that's it.
inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Here's Gleyber Torres. Out in front and foul to the left side. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Pitch in the
Counts
dirt.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch
one
location
ball,
you're
1 strike.
expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the
And
right
here
field,
is Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to
0-1's
chase.
the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the
Now
drop third
batting,
strike.
shortstop,
Here's Mookie
Mookie
Betts now. 0 for 3
Betts.
with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Breaking ball misses down and away. Herder, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. The other way, and foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Dingler collects, fires to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We're in extras
Leading
here,
off for
and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
And a slider in there for a strike. Comes up empty.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Torres up to third on the wild pitch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colt Heath. There's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 58, Lou Trevino.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. With the go-ahead run at third, here are the top half of the 10th. And it's even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, down the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And here it comes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike.
0-1.
Good pitch right there.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holton.
Number 87, Tyler Holton.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. And that one fouled off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Got him. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Freddie Freeman
Now
up to the dish. 1 for 3.
Freddie Freeman.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. 1 away. The winning run at second. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Holton checks the runner. Tag, and they got him. Betts picked off. Not close with that one. And the count's full. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Freeman will take his base.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him
left
home.
fielder, Teoscar.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Here goes the runner. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself, and we're headed to the 11th. Back here in L.A. Now we go to the 11th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up. And a superb diving catch. Jump throw across his body. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
2 down now. Here's Riley Green.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. And there's
2
the ball.
balls, 1 strike.
Left field. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Will Smith to the plate. Holton back to work. That's outside. 1-0. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brennan Hanafy.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 75.
Tap foul at the plate.
Hanafy.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball,
no movement.
2 strikes.
Now a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses. And the count now even up.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. 0 for 3 in this one. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Winning run stands at second. And a big swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through.
Runner takes off for third. Got him swinging. Caught in between, trying for third now. He's in there, and the winning run is 90 feet away with 2 out. Now the third baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. RBI single his last time up. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Fought off foul.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in extras. On to the 12th, and now it's Baez.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a base hit on the line. And And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working.
Got him! Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. And now Parker Meadows. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. A little bit low.
That's low.
Ball 1. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Throw on to Torkelson, and they get Edman for the out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sack bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Corner infielders up on the grass here, just in case they try a squeeze play. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. 1 down, and the winning run at third. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. To third, McKinstry. In plenty of time to first, and here comes inning number 13. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's outside.
That's just out.
He goes down looking. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is down low. And that's ripped for a base hit. He boots it. The run comes in from second, and they have the lead deep in
Tigers take the lead within top of the 13th by Kerry Carpenter.
You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0. That one missed. Carpenter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Last half of the 13th set to go. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Will Vest.
Number 19.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. He's trying for third in the dirt. And on the wild pitch down to third goes the tying run. That's too low. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground to third. Now only 1 out remaining. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. They put the tag on him, and that'll do
Your
it.
Tigers win.
13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game,
3 game losing streak.
in this one.
Good night, everybody. That game took an hour
future games to help get
and
the
1
W as well.
second.
And your final score
Good night,
here
everybody.
today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win.
This
for
game
Chris
went
Singleton
to
and our entire
13
crew. I'm
and
John Shambi saying so long.
so on.